Hey, welcome to the Fishnet. I'm Garrett Hallfish here with Alex Hartwig. Welcome to our special E3 series. There were 8 conferences this year, so we're going to go one by one talking about all the conferences. So, of course, we're going to start off with the very first one to start off E3 week. Bethesda, with their very first conference ever, knocked it out of the park. Did an incredible job, mainly because of 3 games, specifically one. Which we'll talk about a little bit later. But first, I want to talk about opening the show with Doom, the new Doom. Finally seeing some gameplay. What did you think, Alex?
I liked it. It looks sweet. I mean, I wasn't too interested, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Right when I heard that there was going to be a new Doom, I had a feeling there was going to be one.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be just basically a rehash of Doom 3, but this looks cool. It looks refreshing. It looks a little different than... Well, actually, it looks a lot different than Doom 3. It has more of a just classic Doom feel.
Yeah.
I love that there's almost no recoil. That's sweet. That reminds me of what it used to be like. I think it's fun. I'm really excited, actually.
I just loved how fast everything was.
Oh, yeah, it's quick.
Moving around, it was really quick, because that's kind of my worries, because usually you kind of shuffle and then there's a run button, whereas like this, you always seem like you're running.
They were jumping around, just like
especially
so much.
Especially towards the end of the demo when you're in hell. And you're fighting this big boss. You constantly see him moving around, dodging things.
Die a lot. I know I'll die a lot. That seems like just an intense scene. And I thought it was cool. I think it was well done.
And I loved
Great
how
gameplay.
I loved how violent it was too.
Also felt really just real. Like I felt like just it was gameplay that's tangible. I could play that.
Yeah.
And that's what it's going to look like. You know, so too often it's like we're going to show gameplay and this isn't how the game's going to actually look. Just kidding. So it's really nice and refreshing that they showed so much gameplay in this conference. They showed a lot. I'm really hoping that it's going to stay at that quality because they impressed me.
I think so, and the I just love he gets the chainsaw later on, and
that was crazy.
He's chopping through everyone, but it's just the hit detection where it follows the line of where the chainsaw is,
and
it
was nasty.
It was just different every time you were hitting someone.
It was cool.
Doom's just a violent game, like it always was, and you rip off a person's leg and you're attacking them with it. You take off a guy's head,
It's brutal.
It's just going to be mindless fun.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. I imagine myself having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. And then I guess the other big game afterwards was Dishonored. Dishonored 2. I'm really excited about that, mainly because I love playing female characters. Every time there's a choice, always play female.
Always.
Don't know why, I just do. It's just tradition now, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like that's become a tradition for me too. It used to not be. That was I always wanted to be this really rad dude. And then I stopped.
Yeah.
And girls all the way, they're sweet.
But it looked cool. She had her little tentacle grapple thing.
Oh yeah, that
would
was nasty.
out. It would just
gross.
shoot out.
And the sludge arm. I don't even know what it was. It looked nasty. But it looked cool.
But I guess that's a new Blink mechanic. But I just love it. Even though it's more or less the same thing, it just felt different.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a lot of different things. I don't want it to be the same game.
Yeah.
I mean, the game was sweet. I thought Dishonored was great, but I just want to see something different. I want it just to be I'm playing this completely new installment rather than just kind of here's the sequel.
Yeah.
Sorry, Assassin's Creed. I'm picking on you. I'm going to be straight. I'm going to be straight with you. You're basically giving us the same game over and over.
I feel like it's gotten worse, actually.
Yeah.
But no, let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this conference. Battle Cry. I know you just loved that reveal, Battle Cry.
No. I mean, I always have some respect. Maybe not always, but now I have a lot of respect for just developers and things like that. So, I mean, good job for making something, but I'm not going to play it.
Yeah, although
most likely, who knows?
It's almost like they sent it out to die. I kind of feel bad for it.
I mean, it's going to have a cult following. Every big game like that does.
Oh, I know. It's like they had these huge long demos. I mean, like Doom had a demo that was like 25 minutes long.
Well, it's a smaller developer.
But like Battlecry, it has like 3 minutes. It shows it, and you're like, okay, and then it's just gone.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Like,
I just think that
even Elder Scroll Legends, which is like their upcoming card game, seemed to have a longer.
No, they didn't have
trailer.
any gameplay really.
I know, but like it had a bigger
well,
setup.
Battlecry is a really small developer. So I think that Bethesda is expanding.
Yeah.
So it's kind of I'm not going to be too harsh here, but it's not going to be fun. It looked clunky.
It's not our
looked
cup
a little.
of tea.
Yeah, it's not. But it looks a little clunky. The mechanics. I don't know what was happening. I don't know why they had it. It did like. I just thought it was clunky looking.
Yeah.
It
basically, for me, it felt like it was kind of like a close combat version of Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
So like it was a lot of melee stuff. But for the real meat and potatoes, Alex, I'll let you. I know you're excited about it. You can reveal. I mean, if people haven't seen it already, I'm sure they know.
You mean Dishonored Definitive Edition? No.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll be exciting for the people that haven't played Dishonored.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have Dishonored 1 and 2 combined.
I mean, I guess it makes more sense than like Sleeping Dogs did. They did making that without, because like at least like I guess
Sleeping Dogs I thought that was gonna die. I thought they sold all right, but I thought it was gonna die. I thought that series was done.
Yeah.
So then when I heard, we're doing a remaster, I was like, well.
But like Dishonored kind of makes sense because I guess they want you like, it'll probably like Dishonored 2 is probably a long ways off. The Dishonored Definitive Edition plans to come out this year. It'll give you something to play.
It'll give you a little like
people who haven't played it before, who have the new consoles, will like have a chance to play it in probably a nicer looking version of it.
Give some, and it also gives a lot of new blood in the developing teams for Bethesda and the smaller teams to get new life into like the world of gaming and in the world that they're like contracted to do basically. So good for them. I mean, I've already played Dishonored, so I don't think I'm going to be playing it again.
Yeah.
But that's awesome that they all combine everything. I mean, remasterings can be good, but then they can be not so great in kind of the same way that like a sequel can be not so great.
But I'll finally let you talk about it.
Oh, you mean Fallout?
Yeah, Fallout 4.
4?
Yeah, the one we've been avoiding. Like what a hell of a way to end the show.
Oh yeah, you mean 35 minutes of pure, amazing, mind-blowing explosions. My mind was crying.
It's just like
I was crying.
Everything. It's like everything you could have thought it was, and then it just times that by 10.
Oh yeah.
Like the world was beautiful. It was colorful this time.
It was way more colorful. A lot of people have gripes on how brown it looked. I always liked the look because it reminded me of just an arid wasteland.
Yeah.
But color is always nice.
Yeah, like I love that they showed you like the first moments of the game.
Oh, that was amazing.
Like the character selection. Because like when I played
I like sculpting.
When I played a little bit of the third one, I thought that was great how they did your character selection, because like you're just a little baby and like
I like
you're
that.
slowly like as you grow up.
I love that. I don't know why.
But like as you're growing up throughout the years, they reveal that. In this game, it's like it's not the same, but it's you're the parents. And you're just like, you're getting ready, and so you choose between the guy and the girl, and they're like fighting over the mirror.
Yeah, I love it.
You can literally sculpt the face.
I love it. I think the sculpting is the new way to go about it, and I think that they couldn't do it previously. I was actually playing NBA 2K15 with my brother.
Right.
And there was this, that was sculpting, and I was like, sculpting is incredible. This is great.
Yeah.
This is how character creation should be, because it really gives you a lot of detail that you previously in like 15 cheekbone sets can't really do.
Yeah. The well, like one thing I'm excited for, and I'm kind of like, for me, I'm kind of glad that they didn't show it because it makes it more exciting for me. Is like because I always like playing as a woman. Like, and you have that opportunity. They didn't show off any of that gameplay.
No.
So like, I'm excited to find out like just a regular conversation. Like,
oh, I love the conversations by themselves. Those were amazing. They reminded me of just Telltale games.
The voice acting was impeccable. It was
so well done.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it reminds me of Telltale games because instead of just giving you the basically script, you're going to read off these 4 things. No, they're basically giving you, this is what they can say, but they'll say something with more meat.
Yeah.
And I love that. And that's what I always thought that Telltale games got it right. And for the fact that Fallout's going to have it, oh mama.
And it seems like Fallout even perfected it. Like your conversation with Codsworth, for those who don't know, is probably the robot that has more personality than I've ever seen.
As I live and breathe. Mr. Howard, is that really you?
Codsworth? You're still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
No, that's not possible. I wasn't out for that long.
In like
Mr. Hansy, but
yes,
actually has personality. So I'm hoping to see a lot of those.
Yeah, but like the conversation you have with him, it's like even though you're making these choices, it doesn't feel like a conversation. It's like, oh, where can it go? And like, it doesn't feel like there's branches. It just feels like it's just a natural conversation.
That's incredible to me.
Yeah.
I think that they have implemented a lot of great things into it. I think some people could say that the building of a settlement isn't that great, but it's awesome because in Skyrim they had an expansion or DLC.
Right.
Expansions all the way, baby. But no, it was a DLC where you could marry and then create a house.
Right.
So basically,
you could marry a house?
Well, I wish, but no, you could marry somebody and then you're building a house.
Right.
So basically, they're using that and bringing it into the Fallout world and just really, really making it something your own. And I love that they were doing that in Skyrim, and I'm so happy.
I like that they say like you don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's just there for the people who like to want to add even more to the already huge game. Like I feel like I'll try to do it, and then I'll make like the dinkiest little hut, and I'll be like, no.
I know. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna have it like one of my regular stops. You know, I just think that's exciting. Well, it really keeps everything going, and I love.
Well, I love. You don't even have to have just one. Like you can have
multiple and you can have
setups.
Trading between. Like, I'm really hoping for one thing, and that's I want to see progress in NPCs. I want to see an NPC grow.
Right.
Literally, like he has.
Like eat.
Well, kind of. Well, I'd love them to, maybe consume something and it not be there anymore, or then build something and you were able to use it and they grow. They're
so the world human. Feels like it's
I'd love it.
Alive.
I'd love that. That would be the greatest. I don't know if that's possible, but Fallout 4 could do it. And also just everything is just exciting. No matter what, I'm going to say it's perfect.
Yeah, I imagine because it comes out November 10th this year.
The day I will go missing.
Yeah, Thanksgiving will come and go, and we will still not have seen Alex.
My grandma's going to be pissed.
Well, you heard it here first. Alex's grandmother pissed.
Please forgive me.
But yeah, so just one word to describe the conference. For me, stellar.
Well, I've given this a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Been thinking about this for years.
Right.
I'm gonna say.
Wait, drum roll. I can't. That was an awful drum roll. Never mind.
I'm gonna say. Orgasmic.
Orgasmic?
Mitic.
Orgasmic? we'll write down the spelling so that you can all see it.
Yes.
Orgasmitic.
It's just like too intense. It's like basically it's just like pulsating, just it's like imagine dubstep is just in your body and while you're playing the game. I'm just so happy.
You might want to get that checked out.
Yeah, checked out by some Bethesda.
Well, we're excited for Bethesda's future games. I hope you guys are excited. Let me know. Let us know in the comments below, or not. I don't think anyone rarely ever does.
They might.
This might be the one.
This is the time.
But always,
Fallout 4.
please.
I know everything you want to know about Fallout.
He's the guy to ask.
Me.
But yeah, follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Fishnet Talk. And we'll see you throughout the week. Next up will be Microsoft's. See you there.
Also, Bethesda, please bring Fallout Shelter to Android. Please.
Hey, welcome to the Fishnet. I'm Garrett Hallfish here with the... I didn't even want to give you an adjective. All right. Da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hey!
I like that one. Hey! Okay, got this.
All right.